What's up, YouTube? We're back. SNESMania game number 496. And the game... Let me actually make sure before I say this. Is my math correct? That's right. The game that officially marks the 69% mark of SNESMania, game 496, No Escape. That's right. And the game is probably dog shit because it's our best friends, Bit Studios. If you've been keeping up with SNESMania, we just played Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. That was awful. They also are the ones who made Terminator 2, Judgment Day, Last Action Hero, bleh, bleh, bleh. Who knows? Will today be their magnum opus? Could they make a 3? They haven't yet, right? Bits. They've made a 2, a 2, a 1, a 1, a 1, a this. Oh, their Wolverine Adamantium Rage. Holy shit. A game developed by Bit Studios, published by LJN. Hushuka! Oh, that's next season. It's gonna be great. Keep that in mind when you're filling out your brackets. And they make the itchy and scratchy game. Okay. Dude, what a dream team. What a dream team. God, these bastards made 8 fucking games we gotta play. Well, game number 6 of them, No Escape. All right. All right. Okay, now, ladies. Yeah? What's cooler than being cool? So, yeah, this game, I guess, is going to be a weird structure. I don't have any idea how long this is going to take. I saw Peebs, who, again, has done pretty much this entire challenge. This took him, like, 5 hours to beat. It is a action platformery, almost like got a little bit of a hint of, like, adventure game in it, I guess. Where, if you watched Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, there was a whole, like, crafting system in that game that was, like, super, again, not half-baked. The pizza didn't get in the oven. It was, maybe they were demoing it for the team who was making this game at the same time. I don't know. Who cares? But yeah, we're going to play around a bunch of levels, and there are a bunch of items that I guess are going to be in these levels. And there's a whole trade system back at this central camp you can go to trade for other items. And you are, I guess, eventually going to have to craft things that will help you beat the game. I don't know exactly how it works. We're going to figure it out as we go along. And I'm going to hard assume nobody in chat has any reference on this thing. Hopefully we're able to figure it out. Like, if Peeps is able to do it in about 5 hours, let's see if we can do it. So, all right, let's dive into this bitch. Oh, already going? I guess there was just a start button. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, then okay, go. God, there was like a long wind up there. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, yep. Oh, God. Oh, it's a Can I go up this? Okay. Oh, okay. Ow. Is that? Normal environment. Can of gasoline. I can't grab that. Oh, this guy. Okay, well, you get a whole health refill. I remember during the preview. Oh. Ew, D-pad stuff is gross. are they like infinitely spawning? Okay, how do I... Can I... Oh, God, the D-pad... Can I... Can I grab that? Can I grab that? I'm like, okay, I have to explore levels for items. Stark Fanatic, thank you for the raid. God, dude. Jesus, just grab the rope. I was like, I think you can kind of... Oh, it controls like shit, dude. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, is it not going to actually... Because this looks like you could just try whatever. Boys are coming down. So did I get to keep those items? Oh. Yeah, when I come out of a... I don't even think that's a D-pad thing. I think just every time you climb up, you're gonna start in a crouch position. Oh, did I get to keep the items? God, why would you have it like that? Okay. Okay, insiders. So there's the village, Techno Warriors camp. Okay. And then there's 4 other just like general areas. Let's... Okay, we got Father, Hawkins, Oysar, Killian, Stefano, and King. Robbins. Let's start with Daddy. All the outsiders with this weapon. A shot from this could take out a dozen men. But it's damaged, so I have to fix it. Hacksaw and tin sips. These tools have many usage. One of them is very definitely to cut through metal pipes. I guess the red thing is supposed to be like the most important. Well, I take... Are you sure you want to trade out? Yeah, sure. Should be used for communal gain, not for self-use. The village comes first. And then he's got 3 things here, which I just have a can of gasoline. Gamers, I'm so sorry. I hate to do this so early on. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. Definitely the way God intended for you to get over to this thing.
Did you just like die across the swamp until you?
Oh baby, I'm about to.
Okay.
Cause yeah, I'm like, what? What do you do? All right. And jump and float. Jump and float. Jump and float. And hey, it's exactly how. Oh, you're supposed to probably fly from that. Well, admittedly, I tried to do that once, and I did not make it.
I see what you did. Oh, interesting. No, I think you'll end up figuring it out during the game, like while you play. But that's pretty weird.
Yay! I died anyways. Why are these so tight? Like, actually, why are these so tight? He's gonna steal my star now! Goodbye, my star! Motherfucker!
You sound like you're on the roller coaster I was on.
I'm just chilling, man.
Not too long ago.
I'm hearing everyone.
And he got a hidden block star in the next space! Why? Why? He just got double starred! What the fuck?
What? Oh, you okay there? What I missed?
What a roller coaster promotions, dude. I'll translate for those at home who can't understand what's going on. Peach gave Spike a star, but Wario stole the star back and then picked up a hidden.
Is that all you got? I can't be beaten. Oh, dude, more. Ooh, daddy, ooh. Go, back, go, back, go. Oh no, I suck. I blow out poop, ding dongs. Bro! Ah! What do you want me to do? I think I know what you want me to do. That sucks. Or a douchebag. Okay. No. I will pop off so hard, and I will close the game immediately.
All right, here we go. Ready for this? Here we go.
Come on, dog. You got this.
I got this right here.
Poop. I will poop myself, please. Oh, let's go! Let's go, dude!
Good thing we're prepared.
There is no escaping
Whoa, that was awesome!
I'm not done. leave them behind. Man, those come back so fast. I need to not die. We need to not. Oh, you, how? I'm running around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta find out. What a motherfucker are these items and shit. Be the long shot and I will bust a nut. That was just a piece of heart. Don't give me progression, I'm pissed and fucked up. Okay. Now set me free, follow me, set me free. Just me and we can escape from the city. What? Trust me, there's nothing going on up right here, guys. There is nothing going on up there.
Collide with the right wall and then turn around.
Oh, okay, yeah, super easy.
Yep, you're through.
All right, ready to go.
Same here, actually. It's been a
I don't remember the last time I opened the chest.
Uh-oh. Bad timing of that heart container. Bad timing of that heart container.
We did it.
Did you get dropped in a pit? You did it.
No, stop sending me shit. He got pushed into a...
Will continue then. No more borders around or below or above, so long as you champion the ones you love.
That timing was sick, dude. Eurochan, thank you for the 14 months in a row.
Oh, get him. Get over. Oh, what?
Why did it go so far over there? What? Hello?
No, oh, shoot. No, all right, I used the wrong thing. Whoops.
I've
Sorry,
done that
my bad.
twice. You're fine.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I didn't realize it. I was so used to. Okay.
Oh!
Are you serious? Are you serious?
We needed that. We absolutely needed that.
Are you kidding me right now? Wait, hold up. Keep rolling. Oh my gosh.
Chad, you just witnessed a birdie.
Okay.
Blitz the Wolf, thank you for the 5-pack of subs. Oh my gosh, how does he do it? All right, chat. I know Pi already spoiled it. That bastard. But
Yeah.
Malo right here.
Yeah?
He's not really a tadpole. He is actually a... So,
What?
I know, that story took a turn, dog.
That makes so much sense.
Yep. Buy 2 or 1 if you missed the MK coin. Buy 2 energizers and a bracer. You got it, dog. He's not actually a tadpole. This is BS.
Imagine being a kid and watching that cutscene unfold. Like, oh my gosh.
I look over, my viewer count just plummets. Seemed like, and I just... Mashing through the text is always fast enough so I didn't think about it. That's right. Honestly, this wasn't a bad level to get back through. Clip that. Can I get the thing? You talk to her first, then you talk to him, and then you fall on both of them. Nice. It is for Momam. I don't think it gives anything away. We've played Pikmin every year. That, like, yeah, we're... Go back! We must go back! We must go back! What? Oh, oh, what? I got glitched. I got glitched.
Alright, I'm on my own little island. No!
Just that sad. Well, there goes my island.
Winner.
So fast down there.
Wow! Winner.
Oh my god.
Okay, sorry about that, gamers. Okay, so what are we doing? Okay. Yeah, I wonder if you should just like try to trade for like everything you see. Again, the red stuff, yeah, thank you. The red stuff, I guess, is supposed to be the most important. And I'm assuming I can replay the levels for a can of gasoline. I maybe need to be writing down, like, kind of roughly where I'm getting each of these items. I'm just gonna say level 1. That's where I got the damaged Ruger, the can of gasoline. I had never heard of it. Yeah, grenade casing or the leather bag. Sure. And here, I got the Molotov pouch and the soda bottle. Because maybe it's one of those, if I can just like trade for everything they've got. Nitroglycerin, iron crowbar. Sure. And you can trade it back, I guess. I don't know. It kind of just... Shafts of wood. Really fine arrow shafts. Naturally, this needs to be used with the Ruger. The ion detonator. Okay. So maybe... but the nitroglycerin, the jungle knife, I can use that probably as a weapon. Sure. A map of the coastline. You could use it to try to escape. Okay. A rusty compass. I wonder if that's saying like, hey, this stuff isn't gonna help. Sure. Worn leather belts. Then I think we're... Yeah, I think you have to press X to go out of there. Oisart. Okay, I have nothing to trade him. In discussing this item, as you can see, I'm a very busy man, Mr. Robbins. Flights for arrows or crossbow bolts? Hammer inches, I have no interest. Okay. hand drill and saw, heavy-duty wire cutters. So he's not going to discuss with me what the rest of this does. I mean, I would think these would be good for actually, like, making your shit, right? Do you have a flashlight these batteries could be used in? Okay. Third guy, charged batteries. For flashlight? Shafts of wood. I don't know, we're just kind of... All right, Killian. To store liquids, if gasoline is put in it, you could make Molotov cocktails. Okay, gasoline plus soda bottle. So probably also each of the NPCs. Gasoline plus soda bottle equals Molotov cocktails. What if that's just like one per? Butane gas. This is stuff that I got. I get as a byproduct of gasoline production. It's great for those paraffin style lamps. Okay. Hey, he's got a soldering iron. Yeah, and you're maybe just gonna have to experiment to see who tells you what. Zandler, thank you for the 145. I appreciate you, gamer. I mean, yeah, it's not third. Okay, so it's Father Hawkins. Third guy's name is Dysart? I'm gonna say that's a D. Dysart. Stefano. Alright, he currently doesn't have shit in the red. I wonder if he's never gonna have something there. Canvas bag. I'm sure at least one of my clients will be interested in this item. He's certain of it. He's got a bunch of stuff that he thinks others would care about. We're on Trampoline Island. There's wood all over. If there's one thing we're not short of... Which, okay, so I only know one spot where there's like a red thing that didn't, where I didn't have something in a slot they cared to trade for. King. Stefano has things for others. Just gonna write down. It's like right here. If I need an antenna headset, maybe there's one of the things he's got that my dude here would want. Is this a TV remote? You could trade it with the Techno Warriors. They could use it for jewelry. And he also just has large feathers. Which I think were the same as the other one for like making arrows. So this guy has an antenna and headset. Which, like, maybe if we're making a device that just gets us off the island, like Radio Home, so possibly he wants something that would trade for this. Horrible germs and bugs. Okay. That was King, right? And then finally, Robins. Oh, is this just like storage? Okay, so you have more slots. Okay, we got the Techno Warriors Camp, the Tree Dwellers, the Mole Men's Tunnels, or Merrick's Hotel. The manual said this one first. Light needed. Okay. So I need something to put with a flashlight to do that. Maybe this one, Camp Alpha? Okay, sure. Yeah. Can you just hold up? Oh, I can't. Why you gotta do the cinematic platformer thing? Alright, music kind of ripping. What was this guy? Another ion detonator, okay. How? Okay, we need to figure this out now. I press select. To get out of this screen, do I just press select again? God, yeah, it does not do it instantly. Not sure what these are doing. Oh! Oh, that shit is like, oh, I didn't know. Okay. Okay, don't stand on the electric thing. Those hurt. Hold up. Why does it unequip your weapon when you die? Okay, yeah, that... I thought maybe that would turn it off. Okay, nope. Oh, hitboxes. Yeah, you can't, like, jump an attack. All right, losing health real fast. It's like half cinematic platformer style. Yeah, now you could do that. Any healthers? Okay. Do we have any continues? Okay, you do have 3 continues. Where does that put me? No escape, goddammit! It's such a long load in, dude. Okay, those stayed off. All right, we need to figure out how to do the thing where you don't just trade damage. Poppy. I just want to make sure he was here. Oh, it wasn't. I was looking at Poppy. Oh, really? Wait, so what? Oh, there are some hitboxes here, dude. Okay, yeah, maybe that's... Yeah, maybe that's the strat? Oh! Oh, can I farm those? I wonder how rare a drop that is. Okay, I think we see the combat strat then. What was this guy? Another ion detonator. I still don't really know what these are doing. I think they're vaguely tied. To like the electricity and shit. I maybe don't even need to do all of them. It's another one of those games where, like, whether or not the game's gonna turn out to be, like, okay or not, listen, it's Bit Studios. But even, like, if it does have something underneath all of it... Oh my god, those are one-shots. Jesus! Even if it does... like, the game is mega abrasive up front. Just like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Okay, it's better to apparently do that with your foot. No. Love the full health drop. Always a classic. Okay, it's on the other side. How is this? How is? So how shitty is this shit? It's definitely more like weird at the front than I would say it is like giving off pure shit vibes. Is it good? I was like, can I just like kick him? I do feel like we've kind of figured out the combat at least. But yeah, the game is definitely structured a little weird. Potentially in like a conceptually cool way, to be honest. Where you go around the game finding different items. And it's like almost like more adventure game pilled. Where I have to find different items to trade for other items that eventually lead to me getting off the island. I feel like they copy-pasted this at some point. I have hit so many fucking switches, dude. Okay, there's an exit. With another item. Okay, that didn't turn it off. So now we're good. Message from it. Okay, empty butane lantern. Ah, okay. So we can come back. If we get the butane gas, we can make a lantern. Which might also work as a stand-in flashlight. Message from Insider Spy. Again, I don't know how much... Okay, dynamite blasting cap. I got in... I'm just going to call this level 2. I also got message from Insider Spy. I don't know if you actually need these or not. And an empty butane. Lantern. Okay. Which otherwise gives me a full inventory. I had to tap up there. Okay. Little Red Bear, thank you for the 80s streak. Uh-oh. The game crash? I think my game crashed. After that long of a level, after all of that, the game crashed. Oh, dude, why? It's always the shitty games. It's always the shitty games. God damn it. Oh, no. Is it somehow you, my child? If it crashes again, we're off to the BizHawk life. If it crashes again, we'll be off to the BizHawk life with save states. Man. Well, yeah, we can try our damnedest to not lose any lives. Man, come on. Honestly, knowing the speedrun is 8 minutes, I also saw it was glitchless. If it crashes again, I might be like, you know what? Fuck this game. I'm gonna follow the speedrun beat by beat. We're gonna finish the game as quickly as we can. Like, yeah, what all items do I need? Where do I need to go? Dude, I love that. The opening of this is just like, we didn't actually want anyone to play this video game. At the very least, you get health refills at the start of each screen. Alright, there's that. Just go straight. Oh, wait, I gotta do this. Okay. No, that was... Couldn't quite tell the tell on that. Okay, there was another item over here. If you want your knife. Again, like, I'm always a believer that the most important level in your game is the first level. This is supposed to be where you convince people this is fun. I want to play this game. What a failure of a first level this is. There are 18 enemies that are way faster than you, unless you know to double tap to run, and you're still slower. There are booby traps everywhere that you fall into and you take damage, and there's like next to no tell if they're there or not. You basically just have to know that's where they are. They're infinitely spawning enemies. Yeah, it's... Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Let's do this whole... It's unfortunately not a fast level. Oh, did it unequip my knife again? You have to... Dude, you have to re-equip it every Every time you either die or enter level, you have to re-equip. Why? No. Was there another one I was supposed to do first? Turn off you and turn off you and turn off you and turn off you and turn off you. Again, that's like, there's no way they made that choice. To have you every time you go there. There was some other SNES game from a long time ago that did that. Where whenever you pull yourself up from a ledge, you always start in crouch motion. So you always have to pull yourself out of a crouch first, which destroys any good feeling of like movement, not feeling like a big old turd in your butt. Hey. Might have been flashback. Yeah, they absolutely copy-pasted this level at some point. Because it looks very the same after a while. Oh yeah, I almost died right there. Oh, I didn't drop off all my shit. Oh. Well, piss. Alright, well. Dude, and that does just kind of generally suck, because there's 4,000 things you can pick up. And you don't know, just looking at them, what any of them are. You just see item. That's right, part of the Ray Liotta series of SNES games. That is one game long. It's so weird they put it, like it has to be at a set height as well for you to go up. Ugh. We really should just watch the speedrun for this. Yeah, the music is okay. Yeah, that is totally fair. Honestly, I was down to just figure it out, but like as soon as we fucking crashed, and the game definitely is gonna be like at least a little cryptic. It's maybe not cryptic is the best word, but it's not gonna be super straightforward to beat it. If this is just like a walking time bomb without passwords and shit. Get it. Okay, yeah, let me through that time. Okay, just to confirm, this game doesn't have passwords, right? It's just permanent. Gamers. I'm gonna make the reasonable fucking call. I don't think this game is worth getting deeper into, and then it crashes. All right, speedrun.com. Yeah, we're just, okay. No escape. Oh shit, Meridian ran this game? It must have been for his SNES station. He's done it in 16 minutes. The world record is a care to, yeah. Heli percent. I guess there's two different ways to get off the island. There's heli percent and boat percent. Yeah, it would be that, or I switch to emulator, which like I don't want to switch to emulator. No one gives a shit about No Escape. Let's get this one done. Sound events, thank you for the 125 streak. Appreciate you. All right, it's on SNES glitchless. All right, 8 minutes and 3 seconds long. I know, I looked, no one has done a boat percent run. I'm like, well, shit, I should do that. We're doing heli percent, I guess. All right, gamers. All right, we're writing notes that are literally just like, here's the things you need. Boss 1 split. He does get that first item. And then he fights the boss. Item at the end of the screen. Yep, okay, the combat is stand inside of him and get the shit. Oh, then he immediately drops down. Grabs that item. Wasn't that the knife? And then jumps back. I think that was the Kniffy. And then jumps to the X. I guess that cuts out the enemies chasing you as well. 2 items from boss. And I'm just gonna do it. We'll do this a split at a time. and then item down below. Yeah, I mean, I guess if there's a world I've been collecting all this shit. Yeah, there's no reason for me to reset necessarily. Okay, and then he goes straight to the level I went to. Let me go drop off a bunch of this shit. Except for the knife. And then I think we're just going to end up doing Techno Warriors again. Yeah, what's up, Larry? How you doing, baby? Alright, he goes up the middle. He actually doesn't bother hitting all those switches using it. I'm mainly writing down now, like, what are the items I need to bother picking up? Yeah, it's if you know which switches you have to hit, which I'm not going to bother writing those down. I just need the items. That'll be a little slow. That's fine. Yeah, the speedrun's just damage boosting through everything, just tanking it. Like, you don't take like a ton of damage per. Yeah, it's gonna be the items like at the end I need to get. Okay, the only item he picks up is the one at the very end. Item at the very end. Where you then could be, yeah, we need to go back to Alpha. Okay, just do it again. Just do it again. It's all right, after this, we're like already literally like a third of the way through it. Do all the things stay off though? Oh, they do. Okay, that is nice at least. Can I get a one-up drop? That'd be sick. I will say that is like a slight nicety about this game. Like, no, it actually memorizes your like progress within the level. So if you just need to run back through and just get items, it's actually not that big of a deal. I probably would have made the inventory system slightly less robust then. Because it looks like you're very limited on item space. Not just in your own, on your own person, but even in storage. Unless like the storage like greatly scale, like scroll down. What up? Boo-doo-da-da-doo. Yeah. So what was that? A dynamite blasting cap, I think is what that was. That's right. And then you just immediately go into the next switches level. I'm not gonna bother getting the other items. Let's just follow the thing. Okay. All right. Things he gets on this screen. He gets the very first item you see. And yeah, you're gonna be doing more switches. Okay, that's it. You get the item right at the beginning. And you just make a dash for the exit. Confirm level selected. Yeah, I think it's kind of fun here and there. What was this? So I have some context. A lump of clay, all right? It's kind of fun to just be like, just dead ass, what's the speedrun strat? Again, let me re-equip this. Why do I look like, not Aquaman, who's like the underwater superhero character who like has bare chest? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Because, like, he's just bare chest right there, right? Yeah, Namor, I guess. Because you're like, oh, okay, why does he look like that? Because, like, my dude's wearing a shirt. I guess I can't. He was just like the perfect spot. So I couldn't drive. Am I just fucked? Yep. Can I not drop through there? Alright, it just didn't let me the last time. So it's like, oh, maybe it's only like certain. Man, sucks how you're fucked if you don't drop down at that exact spot. Okay, now. Can't grab those. Yep. What? Okay. Oh! Oh! There's no way! There's no way! I turned around and that apparently shifts your hitbox. There's no fucking way, dude. Also, am I just taking damage here? Again, let me equip this. Yo, Jono! Thank you for the 23 months. I appreciate you, gamer. Bro, that's sick. All right, knife cannot hit. Not what I wanted. Yeah, exact same thing happened where I was like, oh, let me do a combat roll. Any health? Any healthers? I would love a scroll down on the camera. I think that would just be sick. Bro! Setting up, and then there's a guy that is 1 pixel off screen. I love how the knife can't reach him. Those guys are invincible to knives. Thank you. See, some of it I can't tell if they would be walls or not. I feel like I would not make that jump, and instead I would die. Oh, the tops of those do hurt you? Okay. Fuck it. All right. Then... Okay, you do have to... So he goes back to storage at that point, and he drops off a few things. He drops off the bird thing and the pouch, which I think, like, I already have done that stuff, so I think I actually don't need to do that right now. Yeah, and then there's a 3rd level in the switches area that I guess I need to go to. Oh! Camp Gamma. I guess he doesn't have a split for this one. And then he just exits. What's this guy? Bulbs. Light bulbs. Yeah, then I guess you don't need anything else here. Okay, so the way the arrows work, so you would think, dude, and that's like a mini first-time player trap. So you think, okay, it points an arrow, walk off. Oh, it won't let me. It's not that they want you to hold left. It's you need to walk to the arrow and tap up. No matter what the actual exit is, unless it's the, like, fall in the pit exit, they're all stand on the arrow regardless of what direction it's pointing and push up. Those are 2 different things. So they're basically doors. All right, Bit Studios, y'all are doing great. Okay, then you go to, I guess this is Trees 1. So you actually go to that next little area up there. Okay, I'm mainly just writing down items. I'll figure out, like, progression through the levels. Yeah, just make it point up. I guess, like, in their brains, they were like, oh, that'll be confusing to the player. Like, oh, is there an item up there? Like, in reality, the better solution is have the item, or like, yeah, it points out that direction. Just, if I hit that load zone, like, there's a load zone there you're hitting. That's the way to make it as clear as possible. But yeah, they picked the worst of both worlds. They picked the one where probably a lot of people did not understand how to actually leave the level. I'm not gonna lie, I hate to watch from the top of this level again. How devoted they are to the bit. I never want to know we're already halfway through the game. Based on the speedrun, it just passed 4 minutes. It is an 8-minute and 3-second world record. Again, I'll give the game a little bit of credit that, like, I don't think the base idea of, like, oh, you gotta find items, you don't know which ones necessarily will help you get off the island. I actually think that's, like, a fine concept if the game were made by developers I trusted at all, and didn't seem like a chore to play, and it wasn't fucking crashing. Okay, item at bottom of tree. Then I think I'll be like, okay, yeah, sure. I'll go on that journey with you. Item at top right tree. Because for all we know, the game's gonna crash, and I gotta do it all again. Which, to be 1,000,000% fair to this game, and then that's Trees 1. Okay. I think we have enough item slots where I can go grab these. I think that's fine. I do think some of that is like EverDrive-y type shit. There are 2 items he picks up here. Okay. Oh, the movement is so bad in this game. Oh, the movement is so bad in this game, dude. You're so clunky. Yeah, it's probably he was like, hey, do you want to stand on this booby trap that hurts you but not me? Like, that's just a, yep, I just take 1 damage from him and leave. Also, grabbing these vines is real shit. Yeah, so we need to not have the knife on whenever I need to kick these. They could have made it high enough to where, like, a knife could have done it. I am assuming that hurts. Okay. Okay, yep. Okay. Jeez. Oh, okay, you do, okay. Okay, sure. Yo, what up, Tiger? Thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate you, gamer. Yeah, there's going to be a lot. So, if you want to do this optimally, then you need to, like, oh, combat, switch to knife. Must hit switch. So. Oh, love being a set. Oh, and the fact that you're in the crouch so I couldn't jump. Ah, I love being a sitting duck. I think that's so hilarious. Oh, this is trash. All right, let me take it off. Let me kick. That's funny, it was still loading, not having the knife on. Hell yeah, nice jump. Okay, that was an item. What was this? Message from Insider Spy? Or the Dusty... I think that was the Dusty Circuit Board. I don't know. I don't remember which one was which. Any health droppers? What is that? What is that lump of raw cum that is on the tree that hurts me if I touch it? God, love the... Okay, that's all that was. I think... What? What? I'm so confused. What killed me? Was there something on? I did. Okay, what? How did you get over here? How did you get over here? Okay, that... He went over and hit a switch. Okay. It looks to me like it just has maybe a flag that checks, hey, have you lowered this thing? No? Well, even though you clearly landed on ground, we're just going to have that kill you. So what I had to do was apparently this. Okay, sick. I want to 100% clarify. What did he do then? He hit this. And then where did he go? Yeah. So I don't know if like that it's a pet peeve of mine. I despise it when a game like has environmental shit that you're like, maybe that hurts? I don't know. Does it? Like this was here, even though I clearly landed like here. Oh, okay, I guess that's massive. That killed me before. Okay. All right, that's trees 1. Yeah, because that doesn't feel like intentionally mean by the designers. It just feels like a fuck up. All right, then you just go, it's trees 2. Hit the switch, hit the switch. It's possible for me to not notice. It looks like there's just a lot of... like the first part is like, don't take the trees. Trees 2 might be kind of awkward. A little confusing to progress through. Okay, and then what you're gonna do... Oh, wait. Is you eventually get up... Okay, I see the leaves part. Your goal is to get to the end of trees 2, and then you combined... a lump of clay, a dynamite blasting cap. Okay, reach end of level. Combine clay, dynamite, and another clay. to give you a stick of dynamite, and then you combine the stick of dynamite with the active environment to create explosion. And that explodes shit. Alright, so you actually don't get any items here, and then that gives you the exit. Maybe you would know what items to use if you saw the movie. Dude, I need to try that more often. We need to watch these fucking movies, dude. So find our way through this shit. I am not trying to do that. Okay. What is the attack button? Eat a motherfucking dick, bitch. Oh, I said eat a motherfucking dick. Oh, good. Even so, you have to be running. Nah, it's Bit Studios. It's about what you would expect. That one doesn't scream. That just sends us between them. I'm going to assume I can just... Dude, 2 enemies at once? No shot. No fucking shot. So just like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and this might be slightly less fucking garbage. Nice one-up. But, yeah, the combat is very bad. I can't go in there? Okay. Gamers, I got a bad feeling about this. Wait. I can't go in here. Supposed to? shouldn't have tried to do that. So wait, can I not go back through there now? It's supposed to be back here. Yeah, it won't let you. So don't go in that door. Yeah, went through that. Yeah. Oh, they're guarding a fucking switch, dude. They're guarding a fucking switch. Oh, where are the hitboxes? God, just no win scenarios. The only thing I'll cut a little bit of slack for the game on. Can I hit this? Have I already hit it? Do I have to stand on the goo? I might have already hit it. I don't know. I don't know. Did I hit it? Believe it or not, chat, we are confused. Maybe they should have picked a consistent, like, oh, when it's off, it's on, it's pointing that way. All right, let's go back for clarification. I don't want to feel like I have to watch it. Okay, have I done everything in this level up to this point? Is that switch successfully hit? You hit the first one, you drop down, you hit the second one. You tank 2 bits of damage, you head on over, you run, you jump, you drop down, you drop down, you drop down, you drop down, keep dropping down. You actually don't need to even hit that switch. If you were wondering what you had to do here, it was that. That's what you had to do. So that switch, red herring. Let's just fucking clarify. Yeah, so it's not even a red herring. Now you can hit this switch. This level design isn't confusing while you're probably dying the whole time. And then that finally opens that up. Yeah, and then this brings you up the thing that you need. Yaru, thank you for the 45. Oh, Chris, thank you for the 45 streak. Appreciate you. And what's up, Yaru? Is this somehow a safe spot where I can just kill them? Does it have a timer? It does. I just added to it. What? I am... You just had to know that switch was down. Also hilarious. I don't know how you dodged that damage back there. I kind of don't think it happens. But then does it just go back? I want to clarify exactly what I'm how to do. Dude, yeah, there were just developers. They just didn't get it, dude. It feels like they really did not get the point of a video game. Okay, yeah, and you just go up the thing. Yeah, you don't need... Alright, so y'all see that glitchy green poopy doop up there? Now, you can combine and hot. And then you can go, and active environment to make an explosion. And that does that! Okay. Alright, and then I think we're actually almost done. Now we just, I think, go back to camp and we're gonna do a bunch of trading. All right, so you go to... okay, so we're going to the village. You go to King. Where I need... yeah, the antenna. You got a Dysert? And make sure I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, you get that. I want the antenna and headset. Okay, hold up. Yeah, you actually do want to go to Robin's? What? How do I actually take my shit out of storage? What? You have to press L or R. Okay. Where you're gonna swap the pouch for the charged batteries. You go to Killian. Where I'm gonna swap the bulb or the damaged Ruger for the soldering iron. So let me go back out. Okay, those are the 3 things you need. Let me write those down in case the game crashes. Trades. Yeah, I need the antenna. Yeah, I'm just gonna say info for antenna. The motherfucking, the something. I'm gonna say the Ruger for the soldering iron. And I'm not gonna lie, I already forgot what the second thing was. I think I would remember when I got there. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, let me have more fun after this one's over. And you just go to Jungle 3, which I guess is the final boss. So what I would guess is there's actually like 2 different paths you can go down in this game. You could go this path, or you could go the boat percent, which is the other 2 levels. Where you equip the jungle knife, you get the batteries. Batteries and bulb equal landing beacons. Beacons and the environment. It's a platformer, an action platformer with like a trade quest as like part of the game. It's honestly kind of an interesting idea. I will give this game that. You go through the levels, you find shit. You trade that shit and you're able to craft stuff together. And I promise I would have just like figured this shit out if the game did not crash on me. Yeah, but it's still the same shitty like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein combat system. The game doesn't control well. And then it's soldering iron, the antenna. Yeah. And the dusty circuit board. Equals the radio transceiver. Yeah, I would not quite put it in the miserable tier. I think you can kind of get used to it. And the game is, at the very least, it is kind of forgiving. Like, even through deaths and continues, everything that you've, like, accomplished in levels stay accomplished. Like, all the switches you've turned off and shit, until you game over, those all stay the same. Enemies respawn. And they do checkpoint you pretty frequently in the game. It's still not a fun game. I don't. And then for some reason you walk over there for the radio transceiver and the environment. Okay, then you just gotta fight some dudes. Alright, you fight 3 more dudes. You fight 3 more dudes. And then the big baddie, I guess. And then that's time. Alright, so I'm going to equip the knife. I'm then going to put together the batteries and the bulb. We're then going to have the poop and the dick. And then I don't know if you need to, like... And then it had, like, he walked over here... And then you're gonna equip smoldering iron, this guy, and this guy. Alright, final boss time. GG. Holding the warden hostage. Robins forces the levitating helicopter to land. He abandons the warden. God, this text is terrible. And his men to fend for themselves against the savage outsiders. Robins escapes in the stolen helicopter, bound for the nearest mainland city. Oh, I am Robins. With him, he carries the father's journal, a record of all that has occurred on X. So did I get everybody else off the island, or did just I get off? Can you get the others off? If you believe hard enough. This game did have some decent tracks in it. Like some genuinely solid tracks. Gamers, we might have just played Bit Studios' magnum opus. Upon reaching the city, Robbins makes good his promise to the father and delivers his journey into the hands of the local TV news station. The scandal of the Leviticus regime is exposed, as well as the military cover-up that triggered the event which led to Robbins' imprisonment. The prisoners trapped on Abs are rescued. Many of the insiders are pardoned, and for his part in the revelations, Robbins did some shit that is impossible to fucking read fast enough. All right. We just played their magnum opus, and it's still not good. I haven't even go so far as say it's still bad. Now, obviously, I have to adjust for the fact that, like, I did effectively just use a guide. I'll be honest. Baby. I just want to make sure my dad's okay. I think we eventually figure out the game. I don't feel like the score I'm about to give it is went up or down based on I used a guide or not. It would have just taken a number of extra hours to kind of trial and error, find items, see what trades for what. I do think there is a little bit of a system built in of the dialogue of the characters to tell you shit. Whether it's like sloppily or not done, I'm going to assume it was medium levels of sloppy, figuring out what you needed to put together. Short final boss, yeah, you had to knife a dude. You had to knife 9 dudes 3 times, and you had to knife the final boss like 5 times. Yeah. And I'm saying even going, we obviously don't know what the other half of the map looks like. That's fair. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I think it took Peeps 5 hours. I think if I played this fully blind, this probably, ends up taking 5 hours. Yeah, and I don't want to go too hard on the game because I have had crashing issues on EverDrive before. Now, I do think the fact that it's been with games like this and Space Ace makes me feel a little bit like maybe there is a little bit of a mixture of EverDrive with poorly programmed game. All this to say, no one gives a shit about this game. It still is just not fun to move. If they made the movement and the combat, I think, just better, I actually think this game is, okay. And I'm going to give it some credit for having an interesting concept for how the progression works. There's a handful of levels you go around in. You're trying to, find items that you can do trade quest stuff for, combine items together, and get out of there. The only thing I would have adjusted about it, and I'm not taking off points for this because I don't know. Taking off point. Spoilers. Is I don't know if there's anything in the game that, really points you to, how to make some of that stuff. I could see some of that being a little cryptic. Other than that, it genuinely does have some good music. But yeah, combat, dude, especially combat when there's that last level we were like, here's 2 enemies at once. No fucking shot. No fucking shot were you supposed to meant this. It's not as bad as Mary Shelley's Frankenstein's combat. But there is a lot of just like, yeah, you just are gonna take a lot of damage. But again, the game is like turbo forgiving in terms of like, once you kind of do something in a level, it stays done. All the switches stay switched. The items you've picked up and everything. The only things that happens is it will respawn enemies after you die. Even after you game over. And it looks like you get a decent amount of base game lives. To where like, yeah. 5 hours just makes sense for this. That being said, I would never recommend this game. It's still not good. It is better than most of Bit Studio's other stuff, but let me scroll down for a while. So yeah, I would put it above all this shit. I'm gonna put this one, this looks kind of perfect. Yeah. I'm gonna put this one below Ultimate Fighter, above Natsume Championship Wrestling. It's honestly like an upper 2. Obviously, the only thing that's like unfair that like I didn't look at, there are 2 brackets alive. We went from 7 to 2. Only 2 left with 3 games to go. Oh shit. Might have an early finish. Might have an early finish this season. All right, let's go over to fantasy. Who just got fucked on? Oh my God, is Mike gonna end up winning this? Go here, go. Oh, is Mike gonna end up winning this? Mike Uyama now by themselves at 12 points after nailing this. PV shot too high, Goggleton shot too low. PV in second place at 13 points, with Goggleton, Double G Grizzy, and Sergi Poo rounding out the top 5, all tied at 14 points apiece. All right, is it? So just who is the other bracket that's still alive? Is it PV? It's Mike and WG Grizzy. Ooh, 2 points back. Okay, all right. Well, gamers, here's one thing that's also nice. For the first time this entire season, we're caught up on games. We're actually just caught up on games. We don't have any holes right now. On June 12th of 2026, in 1 hour, 39:32, I gave this a 2. If you're watching, though, on YouTube, next time on SNESMania, we already played this one. We're going to be going to game 497. That is the Page Master. I'll give it away. We actually played this about 2 weeks ago. It actually took almost the same amount of time as this game was. I think it's a little better. See you for that one, YouTube. All right, bye-bye.